Okay. We'll be taking as in previous knowledge, means how much we knows. In what all things we can see the time and the date. You can write it in the chat box, children. In what thing we can see the time and the date? Yes, in the calendar, in the clock, watch, and in internet, in your laptop, in your computer. These are the answers. Okay. How we can measure the time, students? Write it in the chat box. How we can measure the time? Yes, past, present, future. Yes, by adding it, by subtracting it. These are some ways that we apply to measure the time, right? Next question. How many historical periods are there? Any idea regarding this? Yes, while looking to the textbook, you all are telling the answer. Yes, we are having the two historical periods. Okay. As we are beginning with the chapter, so we will first concentrate on what is the concept of the history, right? So our chapter name is History and the Concept of Time. History and the Concept of Time is our chapter name. Okay, so we'll start with the chapter. Yes. Now we have to divide the time, division of time and timeline. Okay, here we have to see division of time and the timeline. Okay, timeline will come to know. First, we'll concentrate on division of the time. There are different methods of calculating the time, as we know it how. Time is continuous, student. Continuously, it keeps on started working, right? So we cannot do that. We can take the time back. Time comes back. No, time doesn't come back. It keeps on. It is continuously. The method that we use for calculating time depends on other purpose for dividing it. What is there? The method that we use to calculate the time depend on the purpose of dividing it and the manner in which we do it. Now, how we divide the time, students? Yes, the method that we use for calculating time depends on other purpose of dividing it and the manner in which we do it, right? For example, we divide the time, like for example, I'll give our birthday, how we used to wait for a whole year to again to come that birthday, right? So this is the we divided the time. We used to start calculating the months. Of 1 month went, then 2 months went. Now this is how we calculate, right? So this is the purpose of dividing it and the manner. This is the purpose which we have made it. Okay, but actually we have not. We cannot do it on that way because on the earth rotates on its axis that we have studied in the geography. Yes, that the earth rotates in its axis, okay, among itself. So it has a certain speed, right? It is also revolved around the sun. It has got certain speed. And the second is it is revolving around the sun. Revolving is this and rotation is this. Okay, the sun has its own light. We receive light from the sun. Now children, we receive light from the moon also during the night time. Okay, during the daytime we are receiving the light from the sun, but during the night time we are receiving from the moon also. Okay, the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation around its own axis, and these 24 hours are approximately divided, which we have divided into 12 hours. Correct? 12 hours of the day time and 12 hours of the night time, right? This is how we have divided the 24 hours. Next, 7 days make 1 week. This we know, Monday, Tuesday, that the weeks have mentioned in the picture. Yes. 2 weeks make a fortnight. 2 weeks means 14 days, makes a fortnight. And 4 weeks makes a month. Okay. 12 months make a year. Whole 12 months make 1 year. Then 100 years make a century. Okay. And 10th century make a millennium. Okay. Millennium, billion. Okay. Billion means it's twice of this. Twice of 10th century. And now you can calculate the time, right? The method of dividing time is known as unilinear division of time. The method which we use to divide the time, that is called as unilinear division of the time. In unilinear division, the years are arranged in the serial order. Now children, how your roll numbers? You might have seen it is ordered A, B, C, D. Surnames are coming in A, B, C, D form, right? So this is how your roll number comes. Okay. And when we stand for the prayer, how we used to stand for the prayer when our school was opened? In an order, in a serial order, right? Height wise we used to stand. So this is the order, serial order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the serial order. So this is the unilinear division of time is arranged in a serial order. The division of time is known as common era. What is called as common era? Division of time. Okay, that is known as common era or Christian era. Why Christian era? That will come to know in the next paragraph. The Christian era began in the memory of Jesus Christ. Why that Christian era is being there? Because of the birth of the Jesus Christ. The event that took place before the beginning of this era means before the birth of Jesus Christ. That is called as the before Christ. Before Christ means that time the Jesus Christ was not there. So we have divided the time according to the birth of the Jesus Christ. Okay. And those after the beginning are denoted as Anno Domini, means after the birth, when the Lord has taken already the birth. After that, it is called as Anno Domini. That is AD. Okay. We have seen somewhere about BC, right? 100 BC. Then we have seen AD also written. Like this is there in your textbook. Okay. This is how we have divided the time. Years. Okay. 500 years BC. Understood? 1000 BC means before the birth of Christ. And Anno Domini is after the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, till here I guess all are cleared with it. Let measurement of time and methods of measuring the time. Now, how we used to measure the time and what is the measurement, right? Second, minutes, hour, day, week, fortnight, month, year, century, and millennium are the units of measuring times. These are the unit which we use to measure the time. Unit in the sense in our day-to-day life, we used to use all these words Okay, common era or the Christian era is the most widely used method of measuring the time. Now, for common era and for the Christian era, we mostly use all these words, right? AD, BC. These are the words which we hardly speaks, but mostly we speaks the second, minutes, are in our day-to-day life. Okay, it is widely used, means rarely it's used. A particular day is indicated by date, month, and year. The day, month, and year are in the serial order. Now, children, all the time we used to say, write your date, your roll number. So, how we used to write? First, we used to write at the date in our classwork or in our homework notebook. We used to write the date and then month and then year. Yes, so it is having an serial order. So that same way we used a particular day, we used to write the date, month, and year. The day and the month and the year are in serial order. It is an arranged old custom. This is the old customs to start a new era, to commemorate, means to remember a special events. Okay, now here I would like to explain this point. It is an age of old customs. Ancient time people were, it is, it is an age of old customs to start a new era, to commemorate. Commemorate. Why I am spelling it? Because you people are going to, spell it wrong. It is commemorate. Okay, divide the word and read. That is the meaning is remember a serial events. When how we used to remember. No, you need not have to write it in your notebook. Yes, I was giving you the example in the notebook or in the any of the work which is given by the teacher. How we used to write it in a date, month, year. We write it in this manner. That is the serial order, right? And similarly, this is being started with the old customs. Now, old customs means ancient people, right? They have started this arranging of the special events in an serial order. That is why they have taken the division of the time they have done, means with the help of the Jesus Christ birth, means before it will be the BC, and after it will be the AD. So this is done by the ancient people. Similarly, many division they have done with the special events for what have happened in their day-to-day life in their time. So they have considered as an special events, and that time they have arranged it in an date wise. Okay, for example, here written as correlation of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj started Rajya Abhishek Shaka, like how he has started his shaka in his how we have done his Raja Abhishek, means from there onwards he will start now ruling the country. So that is it is the people ancient time they have taken it. Okay, they have taken this as an event, special event for them, and they now have divided the time, means अभी छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज ने जन्म लिया तो उसके बाद से उन्होंने टाइम जो है देखना स्टार्ट किया कि कैसे लोग रह रहे हैं. ऑल दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन दे स्टार्टेड विद द टाइम, अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम, पर लोगों को वो स्पेशल इवेंट याद रहा. Okay, next is migration of Prophet Muhammad at the time of when Prophet Muhammad, the second picture you can see, he is the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, in this, jab unka time आया, they started shifting from Makkah and Medina. Now this was the special event for the people. ancient people. So they started shifting to the Hijri era. Okay, so they have started that was called as an Hijri era. But era was the period. Era we can call it as period. What period? That was the period of Prophet Muhammad. वो तभी उनका टाइम चल रहा था. Now the next one was Shalivahan Shaka and Vikram Samvat are the two eras now were used in India. अभी ये भी two periods आए थे when that Shalivahan Shaka was there and Vikram Samvat was the time period time जब उन्होंने भी ये रूल किया था in India. Okay, next is Parsi community used the Shahenshahi era. उन्होंने वो पीरियड यूज किया था पारसी कम्युनिटी. Okay, Muslim community was Hijri era. With then again Parsi is there. Then they have started the Shahenshai era. Means that period. That was their period of time to rule in India. And now these two eras, Shivahan Shaka and Vikram Samvat, they were having their time of ruling the India. Okay.